Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Urza Masters Magic. I've mastered quite a few things last episode, including the Enchanted Roads spell, which we're not actually going to cast because it's 100 mana and I'm not sure it's worth it. But at some point we might. As for right now, we're just going to click the next turn button. Watch our cities grow. Watch our stables get built. And I think that allows us to build the Animist skill. No? What are we missing? Oh, yes we can. I'm blind. It costs 5 gold per turn, but it increases all my food harvests, reduces unrest, allows nightshade, doubles the healing rate of units inside the city. That might be a good reason to cast Enchanted Roads, so I can use it as an instantaneous run all the way there, heal up, and then run all the way back. Not have to spend turns moving around. That's pretty good. But mainly the farming benefit is what I'm after. So that increases us yet further. We'll move our skill down to 40 SP and produce 40 magic a turn. And how's our hero doing? 144 XP. We need 200 to get to the next level. And how are we doing on research? 17 turns for summon hero. And as far as our cities, Shrine's going to take a while. This 15-turn farmer's market. Wow, you have a crap ton of unrest. Let's buy a farmer's market. It's not going to make you happy, but it will make you grow and have more people that will unrest, so we'll figure it out. It lets you start building a shrine, if nothing else. Some of my units are kind of banged up, though. But I'm okay with that. They're expendable. And these warbears have a lot of attack strength. Weapon immunity. Yeah, we definitely want a fire elemental because these guys don't have fancy attacks. Yeah, they don't have weapon immunity. I don't know why it says they have weapon immunity. They clearly don't. They have poison, fire, and stoning immunity. More than a match for a single unit of warbears. We'll actually not move our hellhounds at all as of yet. Okay, they dealt with my fire elemental, which is somewhat disappointing. Let's cast now a Phantom Warrior. Right here on the flank. Wow, that was also quite effective. And we'll go after the full strength units as of now. We really want to attack first with Hellhounds because that you only get your breath attack when you initiate an attack. When you do a counterattack because somebody else attacked you, you don't get the fire breath attack. Okay, so we're taking some damage, which is okay. Yeah, see, those attacks aren't triggering flame breath, which is not what I'm looking for. And let's not fight in melee if we don't have to. And at this point, unfortunately, we do have to. There we go. And what do we find? Well, we get a Fame, 40 mana crystals, and a sword. +1 attack, +1 defense. Unfortunately, we can't actually equip it because you can't use swords. You can only use staves. So we'll stick it in the fortress vault. I would love to be able to research enchant items so I can actually give them some cool stuff. Alright, that road is now built. So we can actually move here and connect these two pieces of road. And we don't know what this is, right? No, we don't. Let's figure it out. Demon Lords, plural. Definitely not. Oh, a hero for hire for 100 gold. Bashan the Dervish. So you have ranged attacks, melee attacks. No upkeep, though, because you're a noble. Instead, contribute 10 gold per turn. What's not to like about that? Normally uses a bow. You can also use a sword, mace, or axe. So I'll have to see what happens if I give him that sword I found. Sure, we'll hire you. And the farmer's market. You definitely need a shrine, because you have a ton of unrest. Actually, before we even do that, we should give you a spearman. And we should let you build it, the whole thing in one turn if you can. So we could camp out a little. Actually, before I do anything else, let me head up here and check out Bashan here. Items. So if I give you the sword... Alright. +1 melee attack, +1 armor. Although your ranged attack can improve if I give you a bow of some kind, which I don't currently have. I mean we have bows around, but we don't have any magical bows. So we have a food deficit now, which is okay. We'll just take somebody off the animist skill. And now we'll see who lies within this. Or do I want to wait a couple of turns and heal up? Waiting might be prudent. Yeah, we'll actually just do some exploring instead. Because you don't have to be, Actually, we can... Ooh. So you appear at the tower, but my summoning thing is down here. I can actually cast Word of Recall to teleport you down here. So you can, like, grind some XP. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I have so much money. Word of Recall. Bashan. And now you're over here with my summoning circle. And you still have moves, because that spell is pretty cool. And continue exploring. So actually, what I'll want to do next... I'll actually want to detach some of my sprites and have them go exploring independently. I'll have them go this way. You've built another spearman. You still have unrest, but that's okay. It's time to build a shrine. And 11 turns for the Animists Guild. And I don't have enough money to buy it out. Oh, another town here. Probably trolls. Yep. Halberdiers, swordsmen. Well, we should definitely go to Mirror and try to take some of these towns. At some point, when we can. How are we doing on research? 15 turns still. Santon has grown. Okay, so we're looking pretty good for an attack on whatever this lair is. Actually, we'll go ahead and take a peek and see what it is. Many hellhounds. Well, I have many hellhounds too, so that's definitely something that theoretically possible, because those hellhounds don't have a wizard, two wizards actually, flinging spells at them. But we'll see exactly how many is many. Oh, another hero I can hire for 100 gold. When it rains, it pours. Shuri the Huntress has Blade Master and Agility, also Pathfinding. Oh. Well, you're useful just because you have Pathfinding. It allows you and all stacked with it to move across any land square at the cost of half a movement point. Wow, I almost don't need Enchanted Roads when we have that. And you also have ranged attack, so Agility makes you very defensive very quickly based on experience. Blade Master increases your chance to hit by +1 per 2 levels of experience. So none currently, but you will get some. Sure, we'll hire you. And we got some Mithril and a green node. Many stone giants. Okay, so how many we need to mind our stack size here? So something's going to get left behind. One of the hellhounds, probably. Because they are not... Yeah, they're not fire immune. So we want that slot to be open so that I can put a fire elemental there. Okay, 6 of them. Okay, so let's start by firing some magical attacks. Oops, no, we want Zaldron to cast this. Fire Elemental. Or do I want the Illusionary? Yeah, actually I think I want the Illusionary. Or do I? Illusionary attacks are pretty cool, admittedly. I don't think they're fire immune, though. Well, we'll cast one and see how well it does. Not fire immune, but they won't get to use breath attacks on the initial attack. Okay, yeah, that was pretty lame. Bashan, you can just cool your heals for now, because we don't want to expose you to unnecessary. You have 8 arrows there, so you can definitely. Yeah, we'll just stand pat. Yeah, here come the hellhounds. They're getting awfully close to Zaldron, which is a bit of a concern. We'll cast a fire elemental, though, between you and them. Okay, now magical attacks. We'll try to attrit their strongest units in the back first. And because you're 2 squares away, you don't get a penalty to hit with this ranged attack here. But it still didn't do much. And this is becoming a bit worrisome. I want to attack his large stacks of hellhounds. Actually, before I attack again, I'm being somewhat foolish. I should have used magical attacks first. taking terrible, terrible damage to my Hellhounds. I'm down to 1.5 units of Hellhounds. Now, I could cast a spell myself. What's my casting skill now? 42. I could cast a bunch of... I could cast 2 Fire Elementals, which is why there are 2 icons there. But I'm going to wait this out, try to conserve some mana. I also want to be able to cast Recall Hero if I need to. Now, normally this costs the same as Word of Recall, but it's an arcane spell. Because I have Rude Master, it costs 25% less, so I only have to pay 15 for it. Which is pretty cool. We'll have Zaldron just sort of run behind the ranks for now. You have only 1 movement, so you can just be done. Okay, you should run away because you're badly injured. You can go ahead and engage, though, after the magical attacks. And Bashan's dinky little bow attack. Move up and then fire. I have no idea if his bow attacks are actually accomplishing anything, but... You're only here for XP anyway. Alright, we're done. We've gained a fame, which will give us some money. And 307 gold pieces. Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's right, I only had 3, so my casualties weren't as bad. So I only actually lost 1 unit. It's a pretty good exchange. Now, of course, this tower here has Demon Lords in it. Demon Lords, plural. So we're not going to go in there. And Bashan got some nice XP. Good for him. And this has an Ifrit. Yeah, we can't use any of those. Sprites and a Fire Elemental. We should take like a an expendable unit, a magic spirit perhaps, in there, just so I can see exactly how many fire elementals there are. And you're building a farmer's market, so after that's done, we'll have you build a spearman that we can just send in there. And you're my other new hero, that's right. So I can do the same little trick with you. Oh, actually, what I could do is I could do none of the above. I could use you as the scout and cast Recall Hero on you. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's 15 mana to cast it, plus distance, which is probably just 1 at this range. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and do that. You build. How are our construction projects? Oh, Oxford's just building housing because you're an outpost and not a proper town yet. That's right. Farmer's Market. So you can build a shrine. Okay, so let's scout the fire elementals. Oh, wow. There are a lot of them. 6 fire elementals and 2 hellhounds. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Range 1.5. Oh, well. Let's recall hero. But now we know. And all it cost us to find that out was 20 magic points or so. And what's in here? Stone Giant. I mean, I guess we'll have you move up there and some fashion. Oh, we definitely need to take our big step. Oh, you built a town here. Oh, first of all, that's a terrible place for a town. I don't know why you did that. And you're building roads towards my nodes. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need to stop that. Actually, we'll have you head into the town because that's where the pathfinding hero now is, because I cast Recall Hero on him. Her. Farmer's Market. And Shrine. No unrest yet, but... yeah, that shrine will help with unrest, so yeah, now you're looking pretty good. How about a library? And what's in here? Many giant spiders. Bashan the Dervish, huh? Yeah, you're kinda crap. I'm sorry, but I mean, at least it's not costing us money to have you around. I'm not sure you're worth the space in the stack. So actually, what I'm going to do here... oh, you guys have like a treaty. And you're just troubled now. You don't hate me quite so much. You have a sage and a thief. You have a healer. Peaceful expansionist. Okay. I don't know what he's up to up there, but I'll just let it be. Anyway, oh yes, the items. So I need to go into armies, items. We'll have Bashan give his sword to Shuri. And we'll have, which one of you is Bashan? You are. So we'll have you go over here. And you can be done for now. Yeah, and that's done. We'll move over here and finish connecting these road segments. I should check my research. 10 turns for Summon Hero. So now all of us can move like super fast, regardless of terrain. We can move like right through the mountains, actually. This pathfinding is like everywhere is a road. Wow, 2 layers in here. A Demon Lord. Yeah, stuff on Mirror is like super hard. Congratulations, Bashan. You suck slightly less now. Red alert, we have a new town. I don't know who came up with the sound effect for that. But we need you to build a Smith Builder's Hall. That's right. In fact, we need to... yeah, you're just going to be a while before you can do much. Because that's just how it rolls. Goldkanar, you're taking way too long with this. Here's 100 gold, have a marketplace. A Stone Giant. Now, before I go passing that by, let me do my due diligence here and look up what the stats of a Stone Giant is. Okay, Stone Giants have 1 figure, so it's just a single figure, but it has 15 melee attack, 15 ranged attack, and 8 resistance. Or, I'm sorry, 8 defense and 9 resistance, and 20 hit points. I mean, that's annoying. Hmm. Nah, we'll leave it be for now. I mean, but it's definitely something that's doable in the future. I mean, I'm considering whether a stone giant is beatable. It probably is, but in all likelihood, it's not going to be just a stone giant. And hold on a second, I need to look up the famed, because it just occurred to me that well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But that's a really poor city placement. It's so poor that I kind of want to raise the town. And what's in here? Many sprites. Okay, that's not so bad. Wow, so many layers. So much city growth. And you have a shrine. You should not be doing that. There we go. Oh, you can build shaman now. Which is pretty good. Clean corruption from a square. That's how you clean up that corruption that I can... I have a spell that can do that. How about a library, because you don't have any unrest currently. And a marketplace. Somehow you don't have a builder's hall. Maybe you should build that. And what's this? A single guardian spirit. Okay. Now, I probably have a food deficit right now, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, what do we got here? Some engineers. Alright, well, you're probably toast. Yeah, no sweat. They're slowing me down, though, which is unfortunate. Wow, I have so much money. Alright, what can I... Is there anything I can meaningfully buy right now? This builder's hall, perhaps. There you go. And you finished a library. You still have some unrest, which I guess. I mean, that's not awful. Mineral bonuses in production. Do you have any minerals around? Oh, you do. You have some gold and you have some iron. It's probably not worth the miners go by itself, but we'll go ahead and build it just because it gives us some production. And there's a lot of production-related terrain around here. We've got the Builder's Hall now. Definitely want that granary. Okay, let's head over here and torch this town. Got a decent garrison. And it's also defended by a wizard, so we gotta keep that in mind. Okay, Zaldron. We have 30, so let's start with a counter magic. Skeletons have missiles immunity. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to use regular attacks there. Now, we can move a little faster here because there's a road here. We're attacking along the road, so we can take advantage of that. I'm somewhat concerned with these, but there's hilly terrain here, so... Well, that's Shuri out in front. Okay. I'm less concerned about here. We just don't want Zaldron to die. If Zaldron dies, that would be a calamity. You have a butt-ton of armor. And, like, no items either. We need to give you some items. Just have you move here, and you can't with a ranged attack as of yet. Oh wow, those engineers actually killed my thing. Okay, let's get the engineers then. Actually, hold on a second. Does anything here have a ton of defense? They don't have fire immunity, but they do have illusions immunity, so definitely a fire elemental is the way to go. Oh. How pitiful. There we go. Send in the fire elemental. This unit's in bad shape because two figures, one of which is about to die. Oh my, they're killing my sprites. We can't have that. Do I want to completely raise the city? Now it's time to figure out whether that affects my fame or not. If I raise it, I lose a fame. It's such a crappy town, though. Yeah, we'll raise it. That probably cost me some fame. Oh, I know. I have 5 fame now. Okay. Not bad. It's probably because I'm winning. When you win large battles, you get extra fame. How are we doing on research? My casting skill is up to 45. We'll increase it to match. Research 6 turns, 161 to go. I kind of want to bump the research budget. Actually, casting skill of 45 is probably enough. We'll dump the rest into mana and research. Mostly research, actually. How much do we have to go? 161. There. That'll get us there in 2 turns. I would really love to find the enchant item spell. Okay, a shrine. That's good. What about a miner's guild, actually? Although you don't have any... Nah, we'll go to the library first. Because you have, like, the iron ore, which is okay, I guess. Reduces normal unit cost. Yeah, I mean, but there's no... You don't have, like, gold and silver. So it's a bit less useful. Oh my, you have all kinds of units here. In fact, my hellhounds are getting, like, beaten up. I kind of want to cast another one. Although it would take forever. So what we'll do is move up our summoning circle into Oxford. And we'll start casting Hellhounds. And you're just standing over there, so we'll maul you a little bit. Zaldron, just in case he tries anything hinky, we'll cast Counter Magic. We'll hold off. Although you have a ton of ammo, so maybe you don't have to hold off. You did 2 points of damage with that attack. Okay, I mean, it's a 5-point ranged attack. And we'll follow it up with magical attacks. And Zaldron will follow it up with a Fire Elemental. Wow, that is... Oh, good grief. Okay. You stink. Heroes are kind of lame at the beginning if they're not a spellcaster, but they get better. If nothing else, they're a vessel for which throwing magical items that you and then they can use them and they get better there as well. Okay, where are we doing exploration-wise here on Mirror? We've sort of floated around here and not... I guess we'll just explore the seas and see if there's anything there to see. And we have a food shortage. Oh, we're going to get the Animist's Guild. That's quite good. And we're also going to get Summon Hero. And what do we want to research? Earth to Mud. Turn a 5x5 area into a thick, sticky mud for the duration of a battle. I mean, Doombat's pretty good. Summons a Doombat and binds it to the world. It has a fearsome fiery aura which strikes all units it engages with. I'm not sure we need that just yet. We'll research Earth to Mud just because it's really quick and we can get it out of our queue. Alright, we've got our Animist's Guild, so we probably aren't going to need nearly so many. We can also build cavalry if we want. But we don't. We actually want settlers. See if we can get there in 2. And there's our hellhounds. Yeah, you can form the bee army with this this Mr. Bashan here. Oh, snap. They were guarding the blue node. I gotta get my magic spirit over there. Post haste. In fact, we'll just wait here and lick our wounds a little bit. Or we can have... Actually, we can send a detachment. I like that idea. If we send our Pathfinder over, we can collect the Hellhounds and bring them... and the Magic Spear, for that matter. But if I send a detachment, is what I leave behind going to be good enough to actually defend it? Yeah, we'll leave behind the sprites. I don't know. What the hell am I going to do with you, silly Bashan? You have, like, no good abilities other than you give me money every turn. You're so bad. We're not even going to bring you. You're that useless. You can just patrol. Sorry, you can be a garrison. Alright, oh, we've connected those cities up. Very good. We'll go here to build another road segment. And we have way too much food because we built that Animist's Guild. And that makes our... not the Miners Guild, the Animist's Guild. Each farmer's food output, yeah. So we can send another one there. Actually, we don't have to. So we won't. And we definitely want to take some out of research, because we're researching something so piddly. Sure, 41 and 41. Stone to Mud is not a great spell, but Chaos Channels transforms the target into a creature of chaos. It receives one of the following mutations: Demon Skin Armor, Demon Wings, or Fire Breathing. Once affected by the spell, it can never be Chaos Channeled again. No upkeep, it's just 50 mana. But it's only a normal unit. And I'm not using normal units. So, I mean, if I'm using normal units, then that's a pretty good spell to have. But since I'm not, it's not. We'll just go for Wall of Stone. I mean, Immolation's not bad. Neither are Doom Bats. But I really, really want enchant items, so we'll try to knock out some of the cheapo spells out first. Dover built a shrine. Miners Guild, you don't have any minerals at all. But you do have a lot of mountains, so sure. There's our magic spirit. Okay, so we've maxed out the stack size of that army. But I'm only doing that because I want to maximize the pathfinding bonus. And Hellhounds and a Shaman. They are probably going to go try to recapture his blue node. And we'll figure out what they do next episode, because I really have to go to the bathroom. So I'll join you, you'll join me next time, I certainly hope. And we'll figure that out then. So long.